know about you, guys, but we find great joy in reading old smartphone reviews. They don't just bring out the warm, soothing feeling of tech nostalgia. They can also be an amusing read. Going back to our Sony Ericsson Xperia X10 review, for instance, reminds us that a 4-inch display was considered huge only 5 years ago. Times have changed since then. The average smartphone has grown in size, and so has its screen diagonal, which now hovers around the 5-inch mark. At the same time, those not ready to accept a smartphone of such proportions must be finding it increasingly hard to come across a truly powerful handset. That's the kind of folks the Sony Xperia Z5 Compact is made for. While relatively small in size, as suggested by its 4.6-inch screen diagonal, the smartphone packs most of the features and hardware muscle one would get from the brand's flagship, the Sony Xperia Z5. To be more specific, the Compact is equipped with a top-shelf processor, snaps photos with a 23MP camera, resists water ingress, blasts sound through stereo speakers, and promises great battery life. Not bad for a phone of this caliber, is it? Okay, that's enough chatter. Let's take the Xperia Z5 Compact for a spin and see what it has to impress us with. In the box, Xperia Z5 Compact wall charger output, 5V, 1.58 micro USB cable quick start guide. The Sony Xperia Z5 Compact is quite the unusual handset. It promises flagship-worthy features in a tight, compact package, and there's still plenty of folks looking for that kind of phone. At the same time, there are very few alternatives fitting that description. Practically, we can't think of a brand-name Android-powered alternative to Sony's offering. But in reality, the Z5 Compact fails to impress on many levels. It is a good smartphone, just not an excellent one. All things considered, it stands out with its powerful processor, good performance, decent battery life, and water resistance. In most other categories, the Z5 Compact is an average performer. Its camera gets the job done, but it isn't as impressive as Sony makes it look. The screen is very bright, but of average quality. Having stereo speakers is nice, but their sound is average at best. Okay, perhaps our expectations were a bit too high, but that's expected, more or less, when the off-contract Sony Xperia Z5 Compact costs north of $500 over $600 in some markets. Given that it has few alternatives in its size category, that's a price Sony can get away with. But if compact size is not of utmost priority, perhaps you might want to spend your money on something else, a proper Android flagship, perhaps, or why not even an iPhone. Pros 1. A compact phone indeed. 2. Mostly great UI and gaming performance. 3. Great call sound quality. 4. Very high screen brightness. 5. Good battery life. Cons 1. The camera is not as exciting as it seems to. Screen color accuracy could have been better. 3. Mediocre speaker quality.